Last week I was asked on Facebook, how do I know if I am encouraging my man or being pushy? To which I did respond, but because it's Facebook, I didn't want to write this whole long essay. So I gave my word and said I would do a response video. To which I am delivering on my promise. So your man is a mama's boy, and it seems as if he's not as take charge as you need him to be. And because of his inaction, it causes you to have to work harder, which is frustrating, I know. So the question then becomes, how do I encourage my man to be more of a man in our relationship? The answer is the 19th century feint. That's right, the 19th century feint. It was a gesture that a woman would faint, and then a man would catch her in his arms, pick her up, and whisk her away. Your objective is to create the 19th century feint. Now, before I give you an example of the 19th century feint, it's important that I tell you when to do it, because it is possible for you to have the right intention but do it at the wrong time, and that is going to create pain and stress, which will not be good for the both of you. So I want to give you the example of a lawnmower. Say your man is sitting on the couch and you say to him, babe, I need you to mow the lawn. And he says, okay, babe, no problem. Just let me get finished with this, whatever this is, right? Maybe he's watching TV or perhaps he's doing something else. 2 hours later, he still does not mow the lawn. And so he's sitting on the couch and all of a sudden he hears, so he runs outside and he's like, babe, what are you doing? I said I would mow the lawn. And you turn around, whip your neck, hand on your hip, and you're like, I asked you that 2 hours ago, so never mind, I'm good. I'll just do it myself. Wrong. No, not the way to handle it. I understand you gave him a request, but you shot him down immediately. And now he's not going to understand you, and you're not going to understand him. So let's replay how it should be done and how you can create the 19th century feint. You go to the couch, he's sitting there or he's doing whatever he's doing, and you say, babe, I would like you to mow the lawn. He says, cool, honey, I'll get to it as soon as I finish this. 2 hours pass. Now you have an ultimatum. Go outside and handle it yourself, or create the 19th century feint, which is this. 2 things you can do. Either go outside, act like you're pulling out the lawnmower, and holler, ah, whatever your scream is, which is going to make him come outside. He's going to be like, what happened, what happened? And you say, babe, I tried to pull the lawnmower out, but it's too much for me, and I got hurt, right? You create whatever type of hurt. Play the victim. It doesn't matter. You're the damsel in distress. You need the job to be done. And as a man, what he's going to do is his protective sense is going to come up, and he's going to say, no, babe, don't do that. I've got this. Now, some of you women may say, listen, I don't have time for all that, Sharif, to do all the dramatics, all the histrionics. I'm not an actor, okay? I just need my man to get the lawn done. All right, so what you could do is this. You can go to him, and instead of saying, you said that you were going to do it 2 hours ago. It's 2 hours later and you still haven't done it. See, this is stuff I'm talking about. It's your mama's boy's ways. You always want things to be done for you. You can never do things for yourself. Don't do that. Instead, what you can do is go to him and say, honey, I really need you to mow the lawn because right now I have so much going on and I need your help. I need you as the man of this household to please protect me, to please just listen to what I'm saying, babe. If you go outside and just mow the lawn, it would be such a help for me. Please. Now, granted, you don't have to use that exact script, but the point is, become the damsel in distress. Show him that you need him to do this because you can't handle the lawn by yourself. If he is a man, even an ounce of a man that loves you and respects you, he's going to stand up and do the lawn. Now, I know that was only one example, but because of the sake of time, I don't want to give so many examples because I'm trying to be considerate of you in this video. The point is, create the 19th century feint. Your end goal is for your man to stand up so that you can stand down and not have to do as much. You can do that by creating situations where he stands up as a man. Now, there's men out there who choose to be lazy. They choose not to cooperate. That type of man is for another video at another time. But the way that you decipher between the mooch and the man is understanding. Understanding is so key, and this is something that my wife and I are discovering in our own marriage, and I think that it's really broken a lot of bitterness or a lot of stress. Understanding is important because even in the Bible, like if you're a Bible reader, it talks about love and understanding. Love goes up and down. Sometimes you can be in love, sometimes you can hate the person that you're with, but if you understand them, that's the most important objective. Why? Your man 2 hours later may not have mowed the lawn. And if you understand him, you understand, of course he didn't, because he said that he's doing something. And so I was just talking to myself, because I know that my husband, I know that my boyfriend, I know that my fiance, he doesn't actually hear what I'm saying. He's just responding to me right now. That's understanding. That's maturity. An immature spouse or an immature fiance would say, see, he doesn't listen to me. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about anything that I'm saying to him. He doesn't respect me as a woman. He doesn't respect this relationship. He's not serious. He doesn't want to do this. No, that's immature. That's not understanding your man. The same way that you expect him to understand you is the same way that you have to understand him. You know, at times women do put many expectations on men, and I understand that men do the same to women. But the question that you would have to ask yourself is, are the expectations I'm putting on my partner the same expectations that I would put on myself? You ask that because the best way for you to encourage is for you to be an example of love and of patience. Be the person that you wish your partner were to you. Create the 19th century feint. Allow him the space to stand up as a man. And if he loves you, if he understands you, if he respects you, if he honors you as his woman, as a mother of his children, etc., etc., he will stand up. You will be pleased. And you guys can both keep on living in passion, keep on living in love, and keep the longevity. Again, the 19th century feint. I'm Sharif Ali II, Mr. Aim for I Am, and thank you for watching today's video. See you next week. Blessings.